Sometimes it sounds like a joke, like it's like sensing something or whatever, but like they say, like sensory is real. Like you can tell when someone's like scared or like they're panicking or they're frustrated and stuff like that. You can really tell that stuff. You know, that's why people get so many reads and stuff.
Yep. I was gonna ask you too, like if you were to fight somebody for the first time, and this is honestly this is our first time fighting. If you were to fight somebody for the first time, maybe you haven't really been doing it because it hasn't been super serious all this like right now or anything like that.
Me either.
But is there anything that is your favorite thing to try and read on someone to say like, okay, I'm gonna hit them with this and I'm gonna let them get out of this and see if they air dodge, jump, attack, and I'm gonna remember that for later. Like what is, if you want to share this, you don't have to share this if you don't want to. This could be some secret sauce that we're giving away right here. But if there is there something that's like that?
Yeah, for me, it's always gonna be at higher percents. I usually go for up throw and I wait for them to do something. I don't know what it is with people, but whenever they're at high percents and I up throw them, they tend to air dodge or double jump. If they air dodge, they're dead no matter what. I can just fair or I can up throw into wait for it, bear. I can do whatever I want. If they double jump, so it's up throw double jump, and I can just catch the double jump sometimes. Or they try to fast fall neutral air dodge. You can just catch people with. So yeah, that's that's my thing for sure. Is like I up throw, wait to see what they're gonna do, and then I can catch it for sure. Yeah.
And yeah, that's another one of those things too. Organically, like if we just say 1, 2, 3, pick an option, there's no read, right? It's just me doing whatever. But yeah, that's definitely a thing. Like for me, the thing that I do for sure, we'll do 2 up tilts, and then I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Right?
And just wait.
If the person likes to, like in your case, you couldn't use an aerial to get out because your aerials are just too slow. So you're either going to air dodge or jump. And in the case of Ike, I could just go for the jump read because I don't know if you would maybe jump more. I don't know. But the average person likes to try and jump away from that. And if they start to air dodge instead, it's like, okay, I can either dash away and dash back in for a grab. If they have a very fast aerial, like a frame 3 or frame 4, I can shield. They come down right in front of me. I get another grab, or I shield and then actually not shield. I'll dash away, dash back in, go for an up tilt, or sometimes they'll come down with like an attack and then they will shield to get a grab off of that. But yeah, it's just like a small little like combo delay is what I call that. It's where you go like this and say, oh, he's gonna air dodge. I'll just wait, or let's see if he air dodges or attacks. I'll wait in my shield because shielding will technically cover both if you do an attack or if you neutral air dodge. Right? If you do a directional air dodge, like let's say I'd have to drop shield and try and get to you, right? But if you jump and I'm in shield and I'm frozen on the ground, right? So that's the only thing where you don't really beat shield by jumping, but you at least give me the opportunity to either put you to the ledge or juggle you. So more often than not, I'll try and wait for this to see what happens if they come down aggressive. And the reason why I put it there is because up tilt into a third anything is not true for Falco. So if I do up tilt, up air, that's not true. Up tilt, third up tilt, that's not true. Right? So I have to wait.
Yeah.
The only way that it is true is, let me rephrase this. It's true after like 20 to 25%, but as an opening combo, it's never true. So at 0 to like 5, it's not true. So sometimes I'll use that.
That makes sense. Yeah, and I think did you you probably saw like Art of Falco? Did you watch that video thing by Izaw?
Yo, I helped him make it, bro.
Oh, sick. Lit. Yeah, that I saw like the opening of the video, and so I haven't watched all of it, but yeah, it looks sick for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff in there. It's very combo based. Like I like how it turned out for sure. I feel like the thing about Falco is he's too, it's gonna sound maybe kind of corny, I don't know, but he's too complex of a character to wrap up in 20 minutes or 18 minutes or whatever it is. And the reason why I say that is because I've dropped about 35 guides on this character. And I still haven't finished it. I haven't covered everything there is to know. And that was like pre buffs as well. So there's mentality stuff. Like I try and push it even further to go like talk about conditioning or like doing shield sequencing. So if you go up to someone and they're holding shield, so you go like this and then to see what they do. Do they jump out of shield? Do they try and grab you? Do they have an up B out of shield? If I can cut my sequencing down on shield. So let's say for example, no, you're fine. You're fine. So for me, I don't know, like this is just a term that I made up for myself so I can remember what it is. But essentially hold shield. So if I do a sequence like this, that's 2 hits. Doesn't matter what my 2 hits are, right? If I do 2 hits, and you let me do 2 hits, that means, okay, I could have done 1 hit into a grab, right? Yeah. So when I'm sequencing on someone's shield, I want to try and minimize my hits on shield because every time I hit them and they don't attack me, that's another opportunity where they could have attacked me. So if I go up to someone and I see a lot of Falcos do this, like they'll up tilt, your shield's pretty small, so I'll just go like here.
Oh yeah, let me break it.
Yeah. So a lot of Falco players will go like up tilt, and you could just up or you can grab or nair or whatever it is. So it's like, okay. I really have to pay attention to that moment. Or a lot of players, if you're, let's say, a Sheik or a Pirate Mithra or someone who has a lot of really fast frame data on shield, it could be a Kirby, it could be anything, Mario, same thing. If you're doing lots of up tilts or down tilts or jabs or whatever, instead of just doing this 4 times or 3 times and just backing away and resetting, and you'd be surprised, bro. A lot of people do that stuff, especially when they're learning the game and they don't get that that's a thing, where it's like you have them in a bad spot, you're in front of them and they are cowering technically in shield. They're hoping for you to make a mistake. So why make 4 mistakes when you could make 1 mistake? And the mistake is up tilt didn't work, immediately bail and go for a grab, right? Or 2 up tilts didn't work. Like here's the thing too, the sequencing can change a little bit, so it can be like up tilt, and on the second up tilt you might catch them. It's like, oh, they drop shield, so I can just do 2 up tilts, or I can come straight down with a tomahawk because they're waiting for at least 2 hits, and on the 3rd hit of the sequence, that's when they wanted to act, but you caught them early. So
yeah, that's a lot of stuff, for Falco. Dang.
Yeah, man. And that's like, you can transfer that into any character as well. It's not like a Falco specific thing by any means, like I said before. It could be, I don't know how Ike really do that. I don't know if Ike really plays on shield that much. Like I know he plays on shield with like following Nair, but like that's Ike 101 from me. I don't know. I don't really
exactly, know yeah, that's true. I think the only thing that I do is like if you block and if say like you roll away from me after this, so like that, then I get a lot of people so if you do it one more time, so boom, and then I always call them out like that, or I'll do the same thing but with back air, and then it is usually kills. So like whatever they do out of shield, or sometimes I like to do let's see, when your shield recharges, I like to do this little mix up. I like to do jab, down tilt, and that's like really, really good pressure, because I can like they think I'm gonna like finish the jab sometimes, so I'm like boom, boom, and I can like shield or something, stuff like that.
You could even walk away and forward tilt, could you not?
Like, that's true.
Jab, down tilt, walk away, forward tilt.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really an Ike thing. I know Marth does that a lot because his walking away off of shield, because let's say for example he'll like his walk speed is high, but like if he jabs on shield, it pushes the opponent far enough away that if he takes like 1 step and forward tilt, it's tipper every time.
Oh, I see.
Right? Or he can do like walk away, turn around, shield breaker with a light tap versus like charging it, and that light tap can catch people off guard as well, right? Because the animation's so quick. It's like, okay, your shield's just broken. It's like
it's just broken. Yeah. That's true. I think like Marth's his walking speed is like one of the fastest in the game. So I think that helps a lot. Yeah, that helps a lot. What about Falco? Does he have fast walk speed too, or
it's 10th fastest. I don't know if how fast it is now compared to with having DLC, but base game he was 10th fastest.
Dang, it's pretty quick. That's good though. Yeah, walk speed is good. I think like that's walking is you probably know, but walking is really underrated. Like people don't walk enough. I think actually walk. I do back air sometimes on someone's shield or fair on someone's shield, and I typically dash away just because like dash is faster and like Ike's walk speed is not that fast, so like I tend to like back air dash away or like fair dash away, stuff like that. It like keeps me safe. I think I could walk a little bit more with Ike, but dang, he's just slow sometimes.
I think with Ike, at least for me, I feel like if you hit my shield, you could walk or you could run. I'm not gonna just do stuff out of shield, because if let's say you walk away slowly or you dash away, if you turn around with a forward tilt and I jump at the wrong time, or I try and spot dodge, and while you're walking, that's when my spot dodge runs out, you turn around and forward tilt, I'm not trying to get clapped. It's not like that. You know? And that's the thing too, like in my opinion, high level play or top level play, that's hype in my opinion, to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go like this, walk away, boom, you're dead. It's like, geez, how did you just know this? You know?
Yeah, exactly, that's true.
Another thing too is does your down tilt shield poke, or will it break my shield?
Yeah, it'll poke the feet sometimes. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it'll be like boom, 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 and it'll poke. So like that's why I think maybe that's why my coach says like he says Nair Izaw Smash says Nair down tilt a lot more. I don't use tilts too much. But like I gotta use tilts more. But he says Nair down tilt is for people that release shield after a landed aerial. So like if I spaced it right here and you release shield after Nair, then I should be able to get like a down tilt. I should be able to get down tilt. Let me try again. So my bad. Boom. Oh my bad.
It's all good, bro.
Let's see.
Can I try it?
Yeah. Boom. And like it usually like pokes the feet or catches them for releasing the shield, and then like Up tilt is for people that like to like they jump out of shield or they like try to attack, and it should be safe like this. It should be boom, boom like that. Yeah. Let me see. Boom.
Yeah.
And then usually it catches that. I think. Dang, what frame is that? Dang.
So fair's frame 7, but 10 off the ground, right? Because of the jump squat.
The jump squat.
So
That's
I feel
crazy.
like I'd have to do it like I'd have to just know. I'd have to know that you're gonna do something like that. Because like let's say if you shielded, right?
Yeah.
It's not safe on shield at all. People get poked by the landing hit all the time, but after the landing hit, I'm not sure exactly what the frames are, but you can grab basically every single time. Some characters can even up smash out of shield or up B out of shield. I don't think you have anything fast enough to, like maybe your grab if it's frame 8.
Yeah, I could try to grab your landing hit. Your landing hit maybe. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, I was holding shield there and nothing came out, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's not
safe.
safe.
And then, yeah, I see. And then if I try to up B,
there's no way.
Yeah, you can block. But I have to. So what I have to do for Falco, if I wait for the last hit, then like that, the landing hit, and I can super armor that hit maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because your armor is on frame 5 and your up B is frame 15 out of shield, right? So yeah, if that's the counterplay, then by all means, because I feel like for Falco, that's in my opinion his #1 gimmick, and it's not even a good gimmick. Is the landing hitbox of fair. So many people, even 2 years into this game, still fall for that and is let go of shield early because they're buffering a grab during the animation while I'm still in the air, right? And as soon as they hit the ground, it's like, all right, what the hell? And if you can get past that, like a lot of Falcos, I wouldn't say it's a move that carries, but at low level play and mid level play, or if you're very, very unfamiliar with the matchup, it does carry a little bit because although it only does 4%, like the landing hit, it'll get you off stage, right? And that's where Falco wants you more than anything, right? Like it will never kill you unless you're at like, I don't know, 170. Like it's gonna kill you out of the air way before the the landing hitbox is not the same as the launching last hitbox. Right, there are different hitboxes. So the launching one in the air will send you much further. The one on the ground, if you get killed by it, there's a chance you had no DI or you're like literally at 170 at like the ledge, like right here, right?
Yeah,
that shouldn't be killing.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dang. Yeah.
And I guess another question for you too is, do you have any secondaries?
Sometimes I wish I had a secondary like Cloud or Wolf. Like I really want to say that those like would be my secondaries, but I'm just not even good enough with them, honestly. Like people say like, oh, but yes, like I saw your Cloud, he popped off in tournament one time. It's like it was 1 or 2 times, but like it's not. You're not gonna see me pull out Cloud against freaking Spargo. Like it's not gonna go well. It's not gonna happen. But like I wish, but nah, no secondaries for me. I've always been just solo Ike main. So like since Smash 4. In Smash 4, I started with Toon Link because I thought he was really cool. But then I switched over to Ike, and like I was all about like spacing and fundamentals and stuff like that. And it just carried me in the Ultimate. And people were like, yo, people can't even be mad at Yes because he made Ike in Smash 4 as well. And I was like, yeah, that's true.
Like I actually came into Smash, as far as in the competitive scene, pretty late from a lot of people. Oh, hold on. Let's see what happens here. Okay.
Yeah, like the nice, yeah.
But yeah, I came in pretty late. Oh, not the no DI.
The H-box DI.
You hate to see it, bro.
H-box. But yeah, I'm listening.
What was I even saying? Oh, I came in late, and I didn't know much about the competitive scene. I didn't know anything about like tier lists or what character was good or anything like that. So I kind of just played who I liked, and Falco was the character I liked just from seeing a montage by Mr. Danish Buttercookie and Daybreak. They put a montage out together. Oh, not like this. Not like.
Oh, was that the plat?
Yeah, that was a stretcher.
What the heck?
I'm just trying to tell a wholesome story out here, bro. You didn't have to do anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh man. If people have some hope for this character, I'm not going to drop him like frame 1. I was thinking actually that's going to be a Link main when this game came out, and I still do play a lot of Link. I think that's one thing that's like to my detriment really as a player to ever come back into competitive play is just from coaching as much as I do. I so often switch characters and I've had to learn so much just from like content creation. Oh, not like this. And that's just kind of been my thing. Like I've competed probably with 9 different characters, I think. Like I've competed with Falco, I competed with Marth, I've used Peach, I've used Young Link, I've used Shulk, I've used Meta Knight, I've used Joker, I've used Chrom. I'm trying to think who else. Pikachu. I think, did I say peach already? Oh, not like this. I shouldn't have said
Peach,
peach.
yeah. Mhm.
But yeah, I've competed with so many characters just to try them out, and it's like just see, right? And I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's a setback for sure, because like for every minute or hour or day that I'm spending
Mm,
playing not Falco is another day that someone's playing
yeah.
Falco and surpassing me in some way, right? But
Yeah.
I kind of think like once competitive comes back, I really want to see how Falco's meta changes, or if it does, or if there's any players that start to pop off, or if there's anybody who comes up in the ranks that was like maybe not unknown, but like a high level player that was not considered a top level Falco. Because before the pandemic, it was basically Kofi, Juice, and
Yeah.
LarryLurr. That's it,
Yeah.
right? I'm just interested to see what happens. Actually,
Yeah,
better
yeah,
question:
definitely.
are you still coaching? Is a better question.
Yeah, so I've taken a long break from coaching just because I didn't realize how exhausting it was.
Thank
And
you,
I
bro.
also, yeah,
Trust me,
I said
bro.
thank you.
People have no
It's
idea, yo.
Yeah, it's really exhausting and like it takes a lot of time in your day. I realized when I was coaching people and stuff, I realized like I was like super just worn out after. All I wanted to do was eat and then sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I so much time in the day was just used just for coaching. So I was like dang, like I all I did was wake up at like 6:30 a.m. to do my workout, and then I go to work at 9 a.m. and then I get off at 4:30 p.m. and I do the coaching sessions at 5, and I have no time after that. Like I had to go to bed or whatever and wake
Mm-hmm.
up the next day. I was like, dang, like I have no time for myself. Like I need to like do something else. So I
Mm-hmm.
just yeah, taking a break from coaching right now. Yeah.
I was gonna say, so when you were coaching, I don't know the answer for this for myself, but how did you feel your performance was as far as just playing in tournaments or just playing for the fun of the game? Like your reaction time, your mental focus. Like how did you feel while coaching? And I'm assuming you coached and competed at some point, right? There's a little bit. There had to have been some sort of overlap before you're like, okay, this is too much. Like how did you feel doing both at the same time, or like just literally like as an actual mental state? Did you feel like, I don't know, almost brain dead at any point from just doing so much?
Yeah, I think that's probably also why I took a break too. And it's kind of weird. I think when I feel like when someone does coaching, I feel like they almost get a little bit worse at the game just because
Mm-hmm.
when you coach someone, you have to like break down stuff so a lot sometimes to an extent where it's like you're going back to the basics, and it's like I feel like when you're playing against someone that's at a lower level than you sometimes, like nothing to take away from them or anything
Mm-hmm.
like that, but like when someone that's a high level plays against someone that's a lower level, you have to like it's a weird feeling where you almost get worse at the game. I don't know what it is. Do you know what I'm talking about, kind of? Or
Yep, I know 1,000,000% what you're talking about, bro. So this is basically what you're trying to say is if you're fighting against someone who is, instead of like, we're saying worse, but you really mean just less experience. It's not anybody's fault,
yeah, yeah,
right? And like, of
yeah,
course, we both coach, and I love coaching, right? I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like that's my favorite thing to do. But with that being said, there's always going to be a catch, and that is if you're fighting someone who is genuinely less experienced, you yourself are never going to get any experience to be like, oh, this is punishable, or oh, this is a bad habit of mine, or oh, when I go off stage, this person doesn't miss, or I get two framed for going off stage and messing up, so I have to hit my spikes or edge guards or whatever it is, right? If you're fighting against someone who's brand new, they might not even go towards the ledge, right? Or they might not know how to juggle you properly, or they might not know how to condition you properly, or they might not be doing any shield sequencing, or they might not be doing tomahawk grabs or whatever it is. Then you fight someone who's good, and it's like, wow, all of a sudden, like I know what I'm supposed to do, but I haven't applied it in real time for months. Like that's kind of how it is for
yeah.
me, where it's like, oh, I drop combos all the time because I'm fighting somebody who can't combo me nearly as hard. So when it happens,
Oh,
we're
okay.
still out here, bro.
I thought you SD.
I was gonna say, but like when it happens, it's like, oh, I gotta fight someone. It's like they are actually really clean and they're not messing up at all. It's like if I make a mistake, I'm getting taken for a ride.
Yeah.
So it's like if you are a fitness person, it's like having a training buddy who you're like training with all the time, and you're spotting them when they're benching the bar, or they're benching like, I don't know, 95 pounds, and then you go to do your workout and it's like, all right, I'm kind of tired because like, I just helped this other person out, and I'm more than happy to do it. Like that's not a problem, but I'm probably just gonna bench like my favorite weight for 10 and then call it a day. And then you go with your boys and it's like, yo, we're benching 225 for sets of 12 and we're doing like 15-second rests. Don't fall behind. It's like, Jesus Christ, I can't do this anymore, yo. What's going on?
Yeah.
You know, that's exactly what it's like. So it's like you know what you're supposed to do, and yes, you're very much so capable, but like when it's time to crank it up like that, it's like it's been a little while, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, I wanted to say, yo, Peanut, just real quick, Peanut, thanks for the raid. He raided with 130. So maybe this
Jeez.
guy, you know Peanut, also Trixx, you know
Yes, I
Peanut?
do. I was
Yeah,
gonna
he's
say
that little Mac. Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's still here or in your
Mm,
chat, but
mm,
he's somebody else that I wanted to reach out to. I had another player in my team actually
mm.
ask him to say, hey, if you wanted to do like a sit down kind of like this, and once again, just reaching out to any player who's interested, right? Trying to
Yeah,
get something going,
definitely, definitely.
especially now with the down air tech with Little Mac with the recovery. Everyone's losing their goddamn minds, so might as well listen to or hear from the legend himself, you know. Yeah, so I actually have next week I have Tilde, the Falco player,
Mm,
and then I'm gonna have Mage as well, the other Falco player. Besides that, I
nice.
think I'm gonna have Ronan X as well. I'm sure you know Ronan X, the Ken Ryu Terry player. He's also a coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be having
Mm-hmm.
him on as well, and yeah, just whoever's down. Oh, not like this. I'm gonna say you gotta do something, bro.
Oh, I
Bro, what's he
tried.
doing? What's he
I
doing?
tried.
Oh man. Yeah, the more players I can get, the better. Honestly, like it's that's the thing for me.
Mm,
I've built up my platform for a pretty long time on YouTube. I've uploaded 544 videos since the beginning of
mm,
Ultimate, so I've been popping off almost a video every single day for 2 years straight, right? And we just we're just climbing. We're getting closer to about 35,000 subs on the channel, and I feel like a lot of players obviously are missing competitive play, right? So it's
yeah.
nice to get those familiar names out there, or just knowledgeable players that aren't just me all the time, you know? If I can get you in there, I
Yeah.
can get Tilde in there, whoever else it might be. If I can get Mr. E, that'd be fire, you know, someone like that. I'd love to get him in
Right.
there if he's down, you know, or like an elegant or something like that, just to pick their brains and just ask the
Definitely.
questions, you know? People just really love the discussion. And I feel like a lot of the time, if people don't really know the player, they just know the character. It's like, okay, this guy's just like a really good Ike player, and
Mm.
their opinion on you is just neutral. It's like, okay, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just he's really good. This is what it is, you know. And then he gets hit by an F smash like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like getting the personality out there as well. It's just there's nothing that can come from that is bad. You know, if you're a super chill guy, if you're a content creator, if you're a coach, if you're a top player, high level player, aspiring player, it's all good. You know, so
Definitely.
and that's kind of what I've liked to do as well, as much as I possibly can, is just try and help the community where I can, as far as like using my platform or doing streaming or like helping people set their streams up. Please don't.
Oh, I don't know how that hit.
I tried to side B and hit you.
Oh, I see. He's a
Yeah,
the bleed.
yeah. You hate to see it, bro. And and
Yep.
all that stuff like back air, like rising back air, rising nair, rising up air, all that stuff auto cancel. I think rising down air does too. Like everything auto cancels, so you can
Yeah.
just do it. It's like,
Crazy.
all right. Yeah, it's
It's
wild, bro.
crazy. I've seen like even when I see like Leo and Spargo do it. Leo and Spargo are really interesting. It's really interesting watching them play because I noticed it and I talked to Ned PT about it and
Mhm.
Izaw. What Spargo and Leo like to do a lot, and people do not catch on to this. I'm really surprised at how many people don't catch on to this, but Leo and Spargo both land with aerials way more often than people know about, and they don't catch on to it, so they end up getting hit really, really often. Like, it's
Mhm.
anytime they're in disadvantage, like, they're above you. So, like, if someone launched me above, they always land with Nair or Fair, and I think what they're trying to do is, like, in hopes of taking your advantage and making it theirs, because they do that so much, almost like, and not even to a fault, because it works every single time. And like me and Ned PT, we were just like talking about it for so long. We were like, bro, look at this. We were like, land with an aerial, land with the aerial. Like, so many there's some top players that do it a lot, and it just works because, like, I don't know if it's online or it's just like people just aren't ready for that. They expect you to pick a good option, which means like the good options would be if I launched you above me
Mhm.
and then I was up airing, you're not beating my up air no matter what character you are. You're not
Yeah.
really beating this up air if I keep landing it correctly. This up air is kind of broken. So
Mhm.
if I keep doing it the right way, like, you're not gonna try to attack me back. But like Leo and Sparkle always was reversing the situation by attacking somehow with like maybe Pyrus hitboxes or something. But like a reasonable player would fastball neutral air dodge, or he would just air dodge at the top, or try to double jump away. But nah, never Sparkle or Leo. But yeah, it's just interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like they could potentially take advantage of it online a little bit, where it's like, okay, if you try and parry this, there's no chance. Like if you're the person on the ground, like you might get the parry, but online is on their side. But if you're someone's like that's attacking up like that, I don't know. I guess they just don't care. If they're just gonna try and come down with down air from Pyra, and you're like, if you're legitimately Ike up air, and they just like, were they doing that against you, or you just saw them doing it against other players?
Yeah, they were doing it against me. It was really annoying because like there were times where I was fighting Sparkle's Pyra, and I would do my standard down throw to up air, and then I try to catch his landing with up air, and every single time this man would land with down air and air, and it would beat out my up air somehow. And I was like, what are these hitboxes? Like I should be like I am landing it in the right spot. I still like you can still beat people that attack if you land the upper in the right like at the right time and at the right spot, you know. But like I don't know what it was. He just kept winning somehow. Yeah.
So he wasn't even trading. It just straight up beat yours. Like
he was straight up beating me. Yeah.
That so, but he wasn't doing that with like Cloud though, was he?
Nah, I don't think he did that with Cloud. Not that I remember, but definitely Pyra all the time. Pyra every single time.
Okay, I feel like that might just be a thing. Like they just have the most range of all time. So if that's a matchup thing, it's like okay, well at least like now you know. If it's not like you're messing up and it's genuinely your timing is perfect on both sides, it's just they have more range, so they win. So that might just be what it is. I'm not sure.
Maybe so. Yeah. Maybe she just has bigger hitboxes maybe than me. Maybe. Yeah.